Get in here, get in here. Everybody get in here. Who's up this late? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. So, I woke up, I took a nap, I woke up, and this pain in my chest is still here. So, I was thinking, I started thinking about my past relationships, and I know I was married before, right, to men, and divorced. Have you ever got to that point, not just in a romantic relationship, but any relationship, including a friendship? Have you ever gotten to the point, that point to where it's like, okay, that's it. I'm not taking it no more. This is it. I remember with my first husband, it got to a point to where like he kept cheating on me and leaving me and stuff. And I was in school, trying to get my RN degree. And so I knew what was going on, but I had to block that shit out. And I told God that if he continued after I got my RN, that I was going to divorce him. Mind you, when that moment came up, I was devastated, devastated. But God made me stick true to my word. But I remember a time, that final time, I said, this is it. I'm done. I can't do this shit no more. My second husband, he was a little bit different situation. He was a little paranoid. So, he had tried to hurt one of my family members. And so I said I was going to divorce him. He, and I don't mean just hurt like get in a fight. He tried to slash their neck, but it didn't work. They was kind of keen to what was going on, and they fought him and stood over him until the police came. So at that point, I was like, how can I stay married to you if you're going to, you know, hurt somebody that means so much to me? So he was in jail. He got out of jail, so he had to go stay at one of my other house because he couldn't come around me. So this ninja just burnt down my fucking house. But I had already filed for a divorce before that. But because I was still married to him, I didn't want him being outdoors. So I let him go stay in the other house. I mean, I wouldn't let nobody rent the house because people tear up your shit. So I would let somebody rent it, like my family member, not rent it, but I would let them stay there because I didn't take money from people to stay at my house. Just if they having a hard time, I would just let them go and stay there. What? Go to the hospital? Oh no, Marcella. It's not from heart, Marcella. It's from a broken heart, baby. So anyway, like I was saying, you're so sweet. Thank you for caring. So, like I was saying, um, so I had to go through with the divorce at that point because my house was insured, and I didn't want well, if I there was in there wasn't gonna be no chance of recollection anyway. But my house was insured, and so I had to prove to the insurance company that I didn't have nothing to do with this fire. And so I had to show them um, that I had already filed for a divorce before the fire, and go. go through with it. Like they had to see that it was still in progress, which thankfully it was, and they did end up paying me for my house. So, but that was like it. Like you didn't even have to do that. That wasn't even necessary. So, but like even with friendships, you know, have y'all ever got to the point to where that's it? I'm not taking it no more. I say that because I start thinking about, the situation with Alley Cat. Because I kind of was like that with her too. I was like, that's it. I ain't taking this shit no more. But it didn't even really focus on her. It's probably a lot of stuff on why I'm like a no tolerant person. And so people, people say maybe sometimes I should talk stuff through, but I feel like I've talked so many things through. I just feel like there's a point to where, there's no return. And that's where I'm at right now. But y'all not saying nothing. All I see is people in the bushes. Well, if y'all gonna be in the bushes, please hit the like and subscribe button. I told you I was gonna be on here. Hey Andrea. Yeah, okay. This supposed to be a chat. A chat room requires dialogue, not a monologue. Hey NQ. What you still doing up, girl? You been on here all day. Oh, well, what do y'all think? Have y'all ever got to that point to where it's no return in a relationship, whether it's romantic or just a friendship? Which I hate for any kind of friendship to end in that way. Okay, NQ. I'm just interested in hearing what y'all take is on this. Okay, Mimi. Okay, you go to bed, girl. Y'all been up all day. I'm really surprised I got anybody on here. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's good to know I'm not by myself in that situation. Yeah, Miss Stella is our auntie. She was looking after me. Nobody's sick. I had started the live saying that um I was I woke up with a pain in my chest, but I think Marcella thought I meant like chest pain, like heart attack, but no, it was pain from um a broken heart. Yeah, you're right, Mimi. You're right. I hope it's over. I mean, it needs to be because I don't want to keep feeling the same pain. I know it hurts now, but I feel like eventually the pain gonna go away. I mean, this is not my first relationship. I mean, I done been through this before. I just, at 45 years old, yeah, I've talked to her. Um, I haven't talked, but I've texted her back and forth though. But I don't. It's I don't want the relationship. I don't want the relationship because this is constant. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's just been so much. That narcissistic person I talked about is her. I kept thinking something was wrong with me, but narcissistic people need love too. So I had got this book and I would start reading about it, and sometimes I would have to go back to this book because I think it's something wrong with me. But it's just that way. So I kind of got to really know about like narcissistic over the past 4 years. So if I ever come close to one, I'm or if I even sense they're narcissistic, like I felt like Alley Cat was, I ain't fucking with you. I'm just not, because you can't once you in a relationship, even if they narcissistic or they have personality disorders or even mental illness, you're not just gonna. Well, some people will probably do that and just like, oh, I ain't fucking with them. I'm not that kind of person. I'm a very compassionate person. I try not to judge people for what they got, and whether it's money or not, or even mental illness or health issues. You know, even if they ugly. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, honey, thank God my children had me as their mama. Cause honey, baby daddy number one was ugly. But I still love him. He had a good heart. My children tell you too. But he had a good heart. So I went with it. I don't judge people based upon what they got. But but so it's even like with a narcissistic person. But I know one thing. Um AT2, nothing. I'm just I'm just in the blues. I hate to think that, NICU, everyone is disposable. That sounds like putting away the trash. Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right. People with narcissistic personality traits and behaviors. What you said? Nothing ever makes them happy and they can be abusive. That is very, very true, Andrea. It really is. It's like hurt people, right? But you know what? I said something wrong with me. Why I keep attracting all these crazy ass people? Man, well, we got 23 people in the chat at 2 in the morning Central Time. That's true. That I agree. I mean, but at 45 years old, I'm tired of going through the same old relationship drama. I mean, you get to the point to where I'm too old for this shit. And so after baby daddy number two, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play they game like they play it. So I thought being with a woman was gonna be different, but it really truly is not. So I mean, it is what it is. It's a learning experience that now I know. Now I know why I should have never traveled that road anyway. I'm good by myself. I just have friends with benefits or something like that. I'm not gonna be I'm not I'm not gonna sow into other people like that anymore. I mean, at 45, I should be married for 20 years. Let's see, if me and my first husband would have stayed married, I would have been married 23 years. I feel like I'm fairly successful as far as my career, and I love my family, but when it comes to relationships, I just can't. I just keep going through the same thing, and I really feel like I'm too old to be going through this. You know, you're right, Andrea. You are so smart. You're a very smart young lady. I hear you, and that's what I don't want. I don't want to go into like a nervous breakdown or nothing like that. So I feel like I have to be. I'm at that point of no return, because I feel like if I continue to progress this way, then that could something that could possibly happen. You have to protect your mental health. Yeah, yeah. And to me, they're women are more emotional. I see why. No disrespect to nobody in the chat, but I see why. You know, men kind of balance women off. When you got two of them that's emotional, yeah, it's crazy. So, and maybe it's just that time for that relationship to end. But damn, if it was gonna be like this, I would have never got in it. So I'm to the point to where I'm like, as for romantic love, F love. That's how I feel. And that's how I felt before I got in this relationship. F love. But I decided to give love one more chance. Same old thing. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, that's great. Great outlook. I think I'm going to take that. Be a no tolerance drama person. If you're coming with drama, keep it. Wow. Congratulations, Toria. Thank you. I appreciate the support. God will send the right person. Just don't block your blessings by letting someone continually stress you. God will put the right person in your life. Thank you, Nick. You're a smart young lady as well, I see. Yeah, I got a lot of wisdom. I gave up on Lord. God sent my husband my way. We what is it? I gotta turn the phone over, y'all. We had been friends for years. That's beautiful. Oh, now you giving me a little glimmer of hope. That's beautiful. Yeah, me too, NQ. Me too. At least I say me too, but I put up with a lot of bullshit. I feel like I put a lot of people first and not myself. And that's just me. I mean, that's just the kind of person I am. But I got to start putting myself first. That's smart. Really. Yeah. You say they're hoping. I don't know about that. Yeah, Nick Q is a smart lady too. Andrea, she's smart. Y'all got a lot of wisdom. And Toria, man, 39 years. Lord bless you. That is beautiful. Oh, thank you, NICU. Thank you so much. Oh, oh, she said it right there. Tori said it right there. Move away from both sides of the family. There you go. We talk to family on the weekends, go to family functions, had not to deal with no drama. But see, the drama with us is her family don't really cut for me, and my family definitely don't cut for her because my family don't cut for me messing with a woman anyway, and never will. But she been in this life for 17 years. I haven't. Her family is a little bit more tolerable. It's just I'm not the person that they want her with. So they've been for 4 years. They've been finding reasons to come in, and we've had our birthdays together for 4 years. And all of a sudden, this year it's like I'm banded away, shunned almost. Like, how is that supposed to make me feel? I mean, I know it's her birthday. She can spend her birthday with whoever she want, but you know, for the last 4 years, both our birthdays has been like both our birthdays. Like we was just celebrating together. But you know, who you talking about? Who y'all talking about? Don't have no drama. You and oh, you talking about the family? Okay, we really have no drama now. We have disagreements from time to time. That's good. I wish we all could just get along. Why can't people just all get along and not worry about who is with who, as long as that person is happy with that person? But no matter how my family felt, it didn't keep me up. And trust me, my mom don't let me live it down. Okay, so I it still didn't keep me from being who I wanted to be with. But it almost make it seem like my mom was right, like right the whole time. I hate it when she's fucking right. Don't you just hate it when your parents is right and you old as much? Well, y'all not old, but I feel old. I know I'm old, and I hate it when my 75-year-old mother is telling me and she's right. People need to check family. Everyone needs companionship. My family loved and adored my husband. My mother tried to be selfish. I have to live my life. She said he didn't ask her for my hand. That's funny. You know why? Because my parents was the same way. Not so much my dad, but my mother. She felt like my husband should have asked to date me. Like she wanted the boys to ask her. And I'm like, that is so old. Not that she would like any one of them anyway. My mama have 9 children, and none of us married but one, and he divorced and got remarried to his wife. Like, what does that tell y'all about my family? Yeah, jealousy. Yeah. Oh wow. Hey, and that's what That's what I feel like it's about. It should be about um the person. It should be about each other, not, I don't I feel like you should live your life for someone else. Oh, now that is sweet. Oh, he sounds like a great guy, Nick Q. That's so sweet. And I think date night is very important. Girl, 39 years of marriage, you could give some good marriage advice. Oh, my mouth is getting dry. Yeah, he is. Most people don't even do that. They show don't, girl. Like you said, don't let anyone break your precious heart. I hate I hate that experiences make you hard. It's like if somebody else come along, it's not really fair to that person, because you're being hard because of your previous relationship or situation. The tuition. Never close your heart off when you least expect it. The Lord will send the one to you. You have to be like each other. You have to like each other before love. That's true. Plus, never make it about sex. That is so true. Yeah, dating is hard, especially at 45 years old. Shit. What's the use? I'm almost half a century. I'm too old for this. I already said I don't think I'm ever gonna get married again. I'm definitely not gonna get married to a woman. And that says a lot too. But I just wasn't raised like that, and I really don't want to answer to God about that. I'm sorry. So you know, maybe the end goal should have told me something too, because I know I'm never gonna marry that person. But that don't mean I wouldn't commit to that person. I'm just not gonna marry you. But I've already been married twice, divorced twice. I mean, I don't want to keep going through that. Shoot, I'm tired of staying in front of that damn judge. I'm tired of spending money on stuff like that. So is it wrong? Because I don't I want if I do it again, I want to make sure it's the right person. Hey, laugh, gas, and gossip. Girl, what you doing up this late? But see, it's early for some of y'all. See, here it's 2 in the morning. It's probably 12 o'clock where some of y'all at. Well, that's my soapbox on that issue. Girl, no. 66 and 69. Wow. Yeah, I thought so. That's why y'all still up. Oh, wow. You are behind me. Another thing she would say is, all I care about is YouTube. Let me tell you about YouTube. YouTube got a lot of drama and stuff, but YouTube that got me through a lot, you know? And y'all have, like, got me through a lot. And, 317. Okay. I live in Texas. We on Central Time. Oh, that's so sweet. I mean, so I take care of old people too, and that's another one of my loves, geriatric and the IDD. Like my son has autism. Those clients with those disabilities, and so but I love old people. And when I see them like holding each other hand or touching the other foot, because um their wife don't feel good, they just touching their foot, just providing comfort to them. And I think that is just so sweet that they still show that affection for each other. But then it makes you wonder, when you get old, who gonna be there for you? Am I gonna have somebody there for me? I hope my kids will be there. But I'm talking about a romantic love. Am I gonna have that? I don't know. We'll see. I guess. Keep saying good morning. Yeah. There's just a lot of. It's just always some drama. Is this how it's gonna be? But I guess that's what makes it YouTube, right? Oh, thank you. He's 4. He'll be 5 in November. Yep, companionship. You said the key word right there, girl. Companionship. I wonder if other people think like that? Not the one that's married. I mean, people that's single. Y'all think like that? Is somebody gonna be there? Is you gonna have companionship when you get older? Should we think like that? Yep, you're right, Toria. You know what? There's a lot of gratification with adopting a special needs child or even fostering one. You don't even have to adopt if you're not sure. You can foster one. There's a lot of a lot of kids, or they're not kids. Some of them are kids, and some of them are grown adults, and they can be fostered just with their disability. And so, some people do it for the money, and they don't take very good care of these people. So, it's not an easy job, and it doesn't pay the best. But I do it because I'm looking out for their health. I'm looking out just for their whole well being. And if nobody else gonna look out for them, I'm gonna look out for them. So I get attached to them real fast. That's true. You got a good point, Nick Q. But I'm sure you seem like a nice person. God gonna send somebody to look after you. Oh, to the nursing home. Oh my goodness, it's so sad. A lot of those people don't even have anybody else. And, you know, when I go through there, I wonder, am I going to be in here? I think I would rather die. You never know where you'll find yourself in life. That's where I'm at, Black Diva. I want just want companionship. I don't want to get married, necessarily married, but some people demand it. It's very important that you both know what you want before you get in that relationship. Oh yeah. There's so much help out there that you can do to get involved with them. That's true. Exactly, exactly. My kids would take care. I hope I do have good kids. My boys are good boys. And they do love their mother, but sometimes think they get a little dependent. They still young. Even though they're grown men, they're still young. But, you know, we have a good relationship. So yeah, I think they would take care of me. My 20-year-old, I say that he here with me now. He helps me with my baby, and y'all, he ain't never had no girlfriend. And I'm like, I want to push him. I want to go there and make him a date. One of them dating profiles and hook him up. I mean, he's 20 years old. This is not healthy. But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. He focusing it on school. He don't want to get in a relationship because his focus is school right now, and he can't do nothing for the person anyway. So it's just not where his interest is. So if I try to push it, I may push my son away, or I may push the wrong woman on him. So I believe that alone get that situation to going. Oh, you know what? You got a good point. But I don't want to date right now because, it just happened, and I feel I don't want to, I don't mind. I guess I could date. I just don't want to get tied in no relationships, honey, because you get tied up with some of these people and they think y'all in a relationship. I don't know. I just need to find out where to find the people that's not the crazies, I guess. I always get involved with people that are crazy and do crazy shit. They don't start off crazy. They get crazy after the fact. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've always lived in Texas, and I ain't really been many places. I mean, I've been to Louisiana. I think I've been to Ohio when I was young. Oh, I didn't went to Georgia. I didn't travel all the way to Georgia from Texas, so I know all about that. And my brother lived in El Paso, and actually that's just the far. I've never been on a plane. My mom, she in a wheelchair, so I try to stay close. I try to stay close home, for my mother. But if it wasn't for her and my children, I probably would leave and move away. I want to travel though. I do want to travel. I was supposed to do that before I had that last one, the 4 year old, but no, no. I had to wait till I was 40 to have another baby. I was gonna be 43 and free. Now I'm free at 58. At least I thought I was. Yeah. He's got a good head on his shoulder. He was my baby for 15 years. Yeah. That's a good idea. It probably won't be till after my mom is gone. But yeah. It, I would like to move like toward Houston or something because they have more opportunities for my son. I live in like a rural area. There's not a whole lot out here. I have to travel, ooh, like an hour and a half for his therapy. So because I want him to have the best therapy in Houston. So yeah, I really want to move toward the city. I just can't stand that traffic. I don't know how people live out there in the city with that traffic. I'm just not used to that. But yeah, you got a good point. Who knows? We don't. The future may be in my future. All right, y'all. I've been on here for 43 minutes. I know I don't stay on long. No, Houston. No, I haven't been in New York. I went to Ohio. I went to Georgia. Uh, we drove like 13 hours, so I went through those states, but I never really enjoyed and visited them. Um, Louisiana is a given. That's where all the casinos at. We don't have casinos out here in Texas. And El Paso. My brother lives in El Paso, but El Paso is like a desert. It's horrible, and it's near the border. Yes, yes, you gotta consider that, girl. I thought so too. Nick, you funny. Virginia. Oh, I might need to move to Virginia. Yeah, so funny and supportive. I really appreciate y'all hanging in there with me and supporting me, being patient. I know y'all been wondering where the hell I've been, but I don't know what's going on with my jobs, but I think it's the COVID, I think there's some sick people. And I think that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a turnaround. And in our nurse and medical field, you can expect this, especially when it get a little cooler and toward the winter, people get sicker. So I couldn't wait to be off. Y'all just don't know. It's like, oh my God, they're killing me. Yeah, we have a big shortage. Yes. I love you too. Hey, Queen of Cheesecake. What you still doing up, Queen of Cheesecake? I hope you making me a cheesecake because I sure need one right about now. Queen of Cheesecake, you late to the party. You tardy to the party. Okay, y'all. I'm just to get off of here. Y'all have a good night. God say the same. I'll see y'all later. Peace.